very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. I'm Michaela Fernando. Before heading into more news in detail, here's a look at headlines.
Attorney General requests a full bench to hear the petition against IGP and the former Defence Secretary. Central Bank reduces policy interest rates.
මේ පාලකයෝ යන්නේ වේ යයිද යන්නේ නැහැ ඉතින් යවන්න ඕන.
Several houses in Deniaya damaged as a result of strong winds. Indian Prime Minister convenes his first cabinet meeting.
In your top story, the central bank has decided to lower the policy interest rates.
The CBSL announced that the decision was reached at the Monetary Board meeting yesterday. The standing deposit facility rate will thus be 7.5% per annum and the standing lending facility rate will be 8.5% per annum. The SRR or the statutory reserve ratio remains unchanged at 5%. These amendments will have an impact on the reduction of interest rates in the market.
Attorney General Dapula de Oliveira today requested the Supreme Court to appoint a full bench inclusive of the Chief Justice to examine the petitions filed naming IGP Pujit Jayasundara, who was sent on compulsory leave, and ex-Defence Secretary Hemasiri Fernando as respondents.
The request was made when the petitions were called before Justices Sisira Diabro, Gamini Amarasekara and Murdu Fernando. The petition requested an order to be made on the Attorney General to file legal action as per the provisions of the criminal law against former Defence Secretary Hemasiri Fernando and the IGP Pujit Jayasundara for being aware of the April 21st attacks and failing to take action. The petitions were filed by the relatives of those who perished in the April terror attacks. Senior Additional Solicitor General Barshana Jamil, appearing before the Attorney General, requested a full bench as matters of national importance are mentioned in the petitions. The bench decided to forward the request to the Chief Justice and decided to call for the petitions again on the 6th of June.
In some tragic news here at home, an individual was killed in Godakavela, Mettegama, Rakwana.
Police said escalated tension between two groups involving money has led to the killing. The victim is a 40-year-old resident of Godakavela. Police further noted the individual who committed the crime had sustained injuries and he is currently admitted to the Godakavela hospital for treatment. The police have arrested the suspect who is currently receiving treatment at the hospital and his wife.
The Soldiers' March started from Mathale today.
The march started from Inamaluwa today. This is organised in line with the 25th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Army Air Mobile Brigade. The march, which started from Kilinochchi, is due to reach the Colombo Independence Square on the 8th of June. 78 army officials and 600 soldiers participated for the event.
Still in your local news, an ambulance was donated to a rural hospital in Beliatta Hambantota yesterday.
The ambulance was donated by Minister of Housing, Construction and Cultural Affairs Sajid Premadasa. The value of this vehicle, which was given to uplift the health facilities of the rural community, is 9.2 million rupees. The minister presented it to the duty doctors at the hospital. Local politicians as well as residents of the area attended the event. There was a time when we had to do politics amidst assaults and attacks. I can remember that all 4 tires were fired when Dr. Ranjit Atapattu came to do politics in his vehicle. He bravely got down from the vehicle and said, "Don't shoot the tires if you can shoot me." This is the culture that was in Beliatta. To be honest, there was no terrorism here. Today anyone can express their ideas. The environment for democracy has been created today. Do not lose this decent, civilized political culture.
A discussion on an agreement with a Chinese company on electricity distribution was held yesterday in Colombo.
The discussion was chaired by Minister of Power, Energy and Business Development Ravi Karunanayake. Senior officials of the Ceylon Electricity Board as well as Chinese representatives were present.
Transmission distribution line ඇති කිරීමට එකතු වීම සම්බන්ධයෙන්
I congratulate our people for coming together with foreign investors to establish transmission distribution lines. I invite everyone to join the movement in developing Sri Lanka and giving the best service at the best price. The distribution is done together with the Asian Development Bank. The Ceylon Electricity Board has set up a network of 300 kilometers. We have set up a challenge to achieve this in 1 year. If we are able to do this, that will be our success. We have always stated that this is an attempt to generate at the lowest price possible. The opposition is surprised about the fact that we have bought it to a lower price than the current price in an emergency situation. We have not only proved it, but we have been able to show it. We challenge anyone to bring an amount which is lower than this. We have done this in a transparent manner.
We need the barbeking up Yarantiano.
They don't have anything else to do. They have only that to do. They are trying to measure us by their standards.
That because of our students are going abroad for medical education to other countries, that we should have private medical education in Sri Lanka. When a patient comes to you, you take a clear history, a detailed history. There are some people who will do a battery of investigations and pay scant attention to the history and examination. But I discourage that totally.
Hello there. Today we are joined by an absolute powerhouse and a pioneer in the medical industry of Sri Lanka.
News First exclusive with Emeritus Professor Sanath P. Lamapadusurya tonight on TV1.